we have all the supplies we need?
I think so. I've got some scrolls that I borrowed from TSoM's lab. Really useful stuff, too.
I'm sure he won't mind us borrowing it though, right?
Not if it means getting you closer to rescuing your kids. You've got quite a bit more arms than I would have guessed. You all hunt dragons often? Not as a rule, no. Some of us do it for sport. Would you care for me to join you all? No, Starvos. I'm afraid you'll have to stay here. The Traveler is coming with us. We need them. The treasure will only be guarded by Thalt and Theodore. Perhaps then I should stay behind as well. This is, after all, your fight, Oma.
We do have a dragon on our side.
That you do, little friend. Very well. Then I shall forgo my own quest. I just hope you won't need any healing.
We shan't be in need of it this time, my friend. A green dragon is vile and uses poison to kill, which, thankfully, I am nearly immune to. Many of us here will have resistances to cope.
I know it'll be easier for me to shrug off at least. I've got things prepared to help with. Ointments and salves that can easily sort these things out.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fighter. Not these days. Blood hunting ain't exactly easy. But I don't feel right just leaving treasure and Cervial all alone with no one else to watch this place while we're out. Are you insinuating something?
Just that you two seem to be getting pretty close.
Would hate for y'all to lose any time together. Fine then. Stay here and mind the bar for Mazaris, eh? That sounds fair. Now, what's the game plan here? How do we track this thing?
I can assist with that. I have hunted many a dragon in my day. Green dragons, in particular, leave a foulness and desolation that makes finding their lair far easier. Our first course of action is to find the root of the rot, so to speak. From there, we shall sally forth into its cave home and bring it down with swift justice and care.
And I've got just the way to do it, too!
Oh?
Yep, see these javelins we made?
Is that what they're supposed to be? They look like something forged from a bunch of scraps and garbage.
Yeah, that's the idea. We needed as much metal as possible.
Alright, question, why though?
Those scrolls we borrowed from TSoM, they're spells for us to heat the metal. See, and I'm something of an artificer. I am full of the ideas for putting things together and whatnot. But once I get my hands on that dragon, I'm gonna stop thinking and start stabbing his asshole with these.
And that's where I come in. I read the scrolls, heat that metal nice and hot, and he's gonna start having a no good, very bad day.
Do you think it will be enough to stop him?
Probably not, but it'll be a start in his long line of punishments.
Brave, resourceful, and terrifying. I hope this plan works.
Sure it will. After all, we are going under cover of night.
In the dawn? Won't you know...
Burst into flames almost immediately. Normally you'd be correct. However, once the slaughter's me down in the cave, I'll be fine. No light will be down in the foliage either. So I'll only have to be carried in that coffin part of the way.
On second thought, maybe I should go instead.
Don't be stupid. It's better for me to go than you, old friend.
Why, though?
They need a distraction, and who's more distracting, disarming, and dominating than yours truly? I go in, ham it up, and then before you know it, that dragon will be turned into shish kebab.
A solid plan. Who will carry the coffins on? I see no wagon here.
Oh, that's on me. I can take the weight, no worries. I plan on strapping him to my back. You got the bag to hold all my weapons?
Right here, all packed up and ready, along with mine.
I shall also be assisting with carrying equipment and the aforementioned coffin, I should add. Very well. I will be praying to the thunder for your return. And pray to Moradin that when we do, the spark of life will return to the forest where the dragon's filth has desecrated these beautiful lands. Yeah, agreed then. You know, I like this one. Where did you pick him up from? Just off the side of the road one day, really? Huh. How interesting. You don't see many Warforged these days. Are we fully prepared?
One last thing. Louis, since you're staying behind here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone.
Is this a sending stone?
Yep. Once the fight is over, we'll let you know we're on the way. If anything happens where this all goes wrong, I'm gonna need you to get the pups for us.
Why me?
Blood hunter, werewolf. You can sniff out my kids and bring them to safety. If me and Omar die,
We won't.
those pups better be brought to safety,
They
or
will.
I will rise from the grave and make it everybody's problem.
She won't even need a Keitham to do it. She'll just do it.
Understood. Thank you for trusting me with that. Alright, let's get moving then. Starvos, you keep things calm, alright? I make no promises. Lord of Light bless you, Mazaris. That was a bumping ride, old chums. But I will say, perfect rhythm for me to get off a few times.
I'd ask if he's kidding, but I know he's not. I'll go around to the back and look for a way in. Think you can keep that thing's attention?
If the vampire cannot, then he will heed me.
Good point. Good luck. Oh, and hon,
Uh-huh.
don't give that bastard an inch.
An inch? I'm gonna give him the whole 10 yards.
Hang on, let me go around the other side. We split his attention 3 ways. I have a knack for sneaking around. Even if he senses me, it's less likely that he'll be able to track you.
Plus, 2 raccoons make it easy to mask the scent from, right?
Indeed. It will assume that it is Omar. Omar, climb on Rick. Make yourself as prominent as possible to catch the eye of this thing.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
Well met, dear fellow. Let us give this dragon no quarter.
That's the plan, big guy.
Well, well, well. Smells like I have intruders. I'm glad I was tipped off to your presence. I wonder how many of you will die before I meet with my untimely end. On the contrary, we're merely here to serenade you and give you praise. We hear that you've been busy destroying the local fauna, and I must say, your work is quite handy-dandy. Deception, is it? You'll have a hard time making me believe such malarkey. Malarkey? The fuck did you just say? I'll have you know that I've never spoken a lie in my entire life. And what about your unlife, You're barely perceptible to me, meaning that you are not amongst the living. And what is that scampering about my cave,
Some rodent looking to steal my treasure. Listen, dragon. We're here to find out where my kids are. If you tell us, we'll leave you be and go about our merry way. But if you don't, and suppose I did then, would you be satisfied to know they are your children suffering? How in swallowing them whole, they would be digested agonizingly slow with my massive belly. How they were still alive and wriggling for days before the end came. I wonder if it was the suffocation from the fumes, or if it was the stomach acid that did him in first.
Wretch! To speak such lies to a parent, to instill such horrid visions. I should beat you down for such insolence. Now speak true, or suffer the wrath of your better.
Well, what's this? Look at you, how you debase yourself for this little lost mortals. Why should I care that some human-sized piece of forgotten lore has to see? Go and die in a hole where you belong, mortal lover. It was not our stock to cavort with these lowly things. I can barely stomach the sight of ye.
Perhaps we can reintroduce ourselves to you. My name is Hakan, bard of immense talents, extensive knowledge of the occult, and sexomancer.
Oh, and these others who've come so armed, am I to believe those shiny things are merely their instruments? Please, your breath is wasted.
Ah, but we've established I do not breathe, you dense fuck.
Enough talk! I'm gonna kill your friends and then gnaw on your bones like a fucking chew toy vampire.
Pray, O correct calamitous one, spare us this fate. Embrace the light of Moradin's forge into your life, and let us break peace.
Or what? Or else your suffering will be sung in stories for ages to come.
Precisely that.
What kind of diplomacy even is this? If you kill me, then what happens to your children? Some father you are, letting them out there to suffer and starve while wondering why their daddy doesn't care enough for them to rescue them. You will tell me where my children are. You will have kept them safe, or I will make you suffer 10 times whatever it is they've been made to.
I can confirm that, Greenworm.
Enough talk, you witless crew! You... Traveler, you are a fool to have come here, child of destiny. I only need you dead to make your whole world unravel. I can't believe those idiots brought you along. This is going to be glorious for me.
Foul, traitorous creature. This one will not be harmed.
What do you think? You'll all die with... That's it? That's all you got? All those years? All these animals running from this? You barely smell worse than my son's runny poops. Some great dragon you are. How in the hell is that possible?
Did you forget that one, I don't breathe, the Warforged is a literal suit of armor made animate, the Red Dragon, and the fucking raccoon? That man has been in more trash than makes any sense. If anything could have poisoned him, it would have been dead a long time ago. Believe you me. You green scaly bastard. are well and truly fucked.
And you, traveller, how is it that you are safe?
Well, if I may, since I haven't said anything, I'm too strong for that sort of thing, and the traveller here is literally imbued with magic, so yeah. I'm pretty sure the vampires won.
But that sneaky thief trying to get around the side.
You caught me. That gas really is something awful.
Now I've got you. Your hand is played. Time to end all of you.
Shit! What the fuck?
You forgot that the kids have a mama. Now, unless you want your asshole to burn with the fire of 1,000 suns, you better tell me where the kids are, or suffer my wrath.
I'll swallow you whole, you bitch!
Now, that wasn't very polite. And I've got a few more javelins I can stick up there too.
Are those things fucking barbed?
Yup, and dipped in oil. It'll burn real good once I spark them.
You're bluffing.
No, she's not. Quick, Brick, toss me onto his head.
Bombs away! Get off of me!
Alright, bones, let's get 'em. Let's show this overgrown weasel how we do.
Now is your last chance to tell us where those rugrats are before I do something you'll regret. Your bluffs mean nothing. Bad move, friend. Heat metal!
That can't be the incantation.
No! Cease this, or I will crush you beneath.
You were warned. You chose your suffering, and it will not end until you have revealed the children's location.
Joke's on all of you. I'm not the faintest. Left it to me, lackey. Oh no, you don't, child. You're mine.
Yield or die, young whelp.
Kill me then, if you can.
Don't make me crawl in your ass and do this from inside!
No, you don't. Yes, she will. Give us our kids, rotten bastard. I refuse to die like this. I will. Silence, fool. You are bested. I will tell you where they are. I will know if you lie to me, whelp. Traveler, Brick, ensure that this one cannot lie.
In the name of Moradin's holy light, speak true.
My associate knows.
Even now,
He is intruding into your home, looking for the phylactery of your lich. He alone knows if your children still live, and where they may be hidden.
he speaks true. I can detect no lie. nor I.
No. Leave me to heal. Let me lick my wounds and...
You have my children taken in the middle of the night? Make us hunt for weeks and worry sick of bread? Their whereabouts unknown? Who's feeding them? What? We haven't seen our faces? You are going to die. Die! 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 Die!
Great job, you two. Now, who wants to harvest this thing for pots? I bet you can make a lot of great armor and weapons from this thing tied alone. No offense, anybody. No. It is only right that in his death this dragon's corpse be used to defend others. Let it stand as testimony for any who would dare to harm the people under my care, or the care of Oma and Oma, darling.
You okay, hon?
We have to find our kids.
We will. Let's let Louie and them know the job is done. Maybe they can intercept the thief this asshole mentioned.
Good idea. Thank you, hon.
Anytime, hon.
Anyone got a healing potion or anything? Oh, those fumes took it out of me. I've got you. Cure wounds!
How is that how you cast spells?
I'm just a special boy. That you are. How are you, traveler? Any worse for wear? Good. I think we all earned a rest after we harvest some of the thing's organs.
Look, all. A deer approaches. Oh, nature is healing. Yeah, let me get that eyeball out of there. I don't know what we can do with this. Gross.
Ah, I see we have a visitor. But you do not seem interested in the carnal delights of the stroke of midnight. Tell me, thief, what is it that you are searching for here? Do not play coy with an Ithalid, thief. I know that you are trying to hide your intentions. It would take but a moment to fully understand your plight. But I am generously giving you the moment to explain yourself to me, though I am more than happy to take that information by force if necessary. You are invading the home of a lich, and I can only assume you are looking for some way to destroy him. A foolish prospect. Did you think that a TSoM would leave such an important item here, lying about openly? It is almost humorous to me that you would believe so. True. I could leave you to your work, let you fail, or even let you fall to one of the many traps in place to protect his most sacred vessel. But you are asking me to betray a friend, a found family. For what, I wonder? What do you suppose you can offer me? You have her mark about you, and you have been infected with her stench. I can see it all around you, within you. Do you speak for her, or does she speak through you, thief? So it would seem. You, however, have made an egregious error in judgment here. My allegiance is not so easily bought. I was free from the slavery to the elder brain by a TSoM, welcomed into his home, and now I recognize you. You who had stolen the children of Omar and Omar Darling. It would be wise to surrender the location of their pups and flee this place. So, you have chosen death. Know that when I am finished with you, I shall extract all the information from your mind. You fought terribly. You now pay the ultimate price for your transgressions. I offer you now solace. What comes next will be very painful indeed. But know that your mind will not go to waste in feeding me, would-be thief. Farewell. I found them. That was an excellent first night. I hope it will be the first of many. Seems like it was a lot of fun for sure. Would love to hear all about it, if you ever feel willing to discuss such a thing. That's up to Treasure herself, though, I admit. I can see why the Red Dragon admires you so. What in the fuck? Thought, what is this? What is the meaning of this? You have an Aethelid here? Stay behind me, Treasure. I will... Calm yourself, friends. I have news of great importance. I fucking hope so. You've got a corpse there. Was that one of our guests? No. No guests have come in since yesterday. Do you know this creature? He's a friend. This thief was in a TSoM's room. I heard him rummaging around. He was searching for the phylactery by order of the Eldritch Jolene. Then you did well to stop him. So I wish we had time to interrogate this man for more information. Shit. He's covered in Jolene's filth. How can you tell? I work for the Inquisition. It's my job to know all the signs of her blight. Now I really wish we could have spoken to him. I doubt that speak with dead spell would work, yeah? Fear not. I have discovered his allegiance with the Green Dragon that the others went to slay. I have also uncovered the location of Omar's children. Let me guess, somewhere far and not too comfy. Please don't tell me they're being detained within the empty tower itself. 9. It would not be possible. There's only one window of time when the tower is accessible to anyone inside or out. It is not yet her time. There are a few years yet before she can try that again. Then, where? Amongst a tribe of unclean goblins and cultists of Jolene, where they hope to sacrifice the children to weaken the barriers around Jolene's prison. Mein Gott! How have they not been slain by now? They seek to draw us out. They seek the children of destiny to stop them from defeating Jolene once again. If these destined ones confront the goblins and are slain, then Jolene's prison will all be easier to escape from when the time arrives. Scheisse. A clever plan. One that would have ended the world had you not interrupted him. But how did you come by all this? But of course. You gained all of his memories from ingesting his brain, yeah?
Correct. So, now that we know where the kids are, we can let the destined ones stay here while the others go rescue them, right?
No. What do you mean, no?
Clever are the children of raccoons. But if the destined ones do not show, the cultists have orders to kill the children on sight.
How will they know if the destined ones have shown themselves, though?
They have a way. Though the thief was not made privy to their ability, we cannot risk harm to the darling children.
Then we wait for the others to return and make a plan to break those kids out. Or I could rally some troops and mobilize the full weight of the Inquisition and stomp out the whole of these cultists. Servants of the monstrous Jolene can only be dealt with one way. I am sorry, Treasure, but believe me, I have seen it all too often. These madmen pose the greatest of existential threats to all of us. They must be dealt with swiftly. If not, their cult will eventually regain its power and try again. There is no peace for them.
There are risks within waiting for your colleagues to seek them out. Perhaps more can be gained from me going with you to unravel the mystery of how they plan to bring her into this world, and how she has been able to influence them from within her confinement.
You could be very useful for such things, though I'm uncertain that you would be seen as trustworthy to the Inquisition.
Could we vouch for him to the High Lord Inquisitor?
That might work. How time-sensitive is the plan?
I admit, I am not sure how long they have been given orders to wait. Much of that information was not in the thief's mind, I'm afraid.
I believe that this thief was set up for failure. I think one of us, or one of you more likely, was meant to find them in the first place. And once the whereabouts of the children were learned, the timer was stopped. This is not good. There is a lot of variables. I wish we had more information. Then I say we waste no time waiting for the others. I say we go to the Lord High Inquisitor immediately and venture forth to reclaim the children and capture as many of the cultists as we can to ascertain the machinations of the abominations they work for.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help but overhear things from where I was sitting over there in the corner.
You were snoozing.
I was merely resting my eyes until I knew you would need me to open them. But I was wondering, how do you think we'll get to this Lord High Inquisitor person?
I can send him a message and we could be brought in. They have mages in their employ that could likely transport us from here to there. We would need to create a ritual circle for them to connect to, but that can be done in a matter of half an hour, if we work together. I have the instructions in my journal on how to do it. We'll have to be away from the stroke itself, though, won't we?
It's got wards for such things, I'm sure. What of the others? Someone must stay behind and tell them our plan of action. Who will stay?
I suppose I could stay, but I might need someone to write some of this down. I forget things, which things I've already forgotten too, you see.
Silly old bear. Fine then, let me stay with you.
Maybe you could message Mazaris and Aketham.
Consider it done.
You see to the portal and contacting the Inquisition. I shall inform them as best I can.
I'm going to check the sending stone. Once they get back to me, we might be able to give them a little bit of a heads up.
An excellent plan. Well, lovely listeners,
You know, I finally had time to sit down and actually write a script for this event. I know, me not improvising the whole thing. I'm just as shocked as you are. But when you get right down to it, all writing really is just improvising a story that's written instead of just acted. I don't know if that makes much sense, but I want to actually write this one down because there are too many important ideas and too many actions to fly by the seat of my pants on. It would also help me later so I don't have to go back and listen to my audios. Now mind you, I don't know how often I'll be scripting these audios going forward, but I might only be doing it for the Stroke of Midnight and the D&D meta stuff, like it. For those of you tuning in to this for the first time or who are unaware, this has been the meta story that's been keeping a lot of my OCs together and explaining how it all works. It's a world based on a D&D game that I ran a few times, back when I was using Pathfinder 1st Edition. I love the world and lore so much that I turned it into the series. So I'll be marking them down as D&D inspired to help draw more attention to it. Now, all that aside, I want to give a huge shout out to all my listeners on Patreon who have been getting to hear these audios well over a month from their initial release to the videos on YouTube. You have all been so wonderful, and I cannot tell you how much it means to me. And right now, as the US feels at a tumultuous time of uncertainty, your support is something I can't help but be unfathomably grateful for. I know that not everyone can afford to pay for my Patreon, and I know there are others who may take precedent over my entertainment, so your donations and subscriptions mean the world to me. And to you, my YouTube audience, I'm grateful for you as well for keeping my channel alive and well. I know that not all of my audios will be heard and that not all of them hit as well as I'd like them to. But you guys really do help out when you watch, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. So, check out my audios, check out the videos I've been doing on mental health, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, sweet dreams and pleasant nightmares.